Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, students. So, yesterday we're discussing about the JFET. So, first we have seen the different type of basically the classification of the transistor. So, we have seen about the BJT and another is your FET. Then in FET, we have different type of transistor FET, like one is your JFET junction FET, and there is your MOSFET. Okay, and again the MOSFET was classified into D type MOSFET and enhancement type or E type MOSFET. Okay, so that classification we have seen. Then we had seen about the working principle of this JFET. Okay, so basically that we have studied that in JFET, just I'm recapping it. If I'm talking about a N type JFET, so this one we have seen. So this material is of N type material, and we have two layers here, P type and P type. Then we are applying one particular voltage. So initially, what we are doing, uh, let us say the gate and source are sorted. This side is your source, it is grounded. Okay, so both the gates are connected and that is connected to the source also. So this is your source, this is your gate terminal, this is your gate terminal. Okay, so this both the gates are actually sorted and this gate is connected to the source. That means directly we are applying VGS equal to 0 here. And then we were applying one voltage between drain and source, that is given by VDS. Okay, so what you are observing that we have just I have explained you regarding its working principle, that initially since this is P material and this is N material, there will be a junction created, a depletion region created here like this. Okay, now when I will give certain voltage, so that voltage will try to pull the electron from the source side. That means basically electron will come here from this negative terminal and it will come reach at this point and it will be attracted here and it will reach at this positive terminal of the battery. Okay, so initially there is a good path, so the current will flow with a good rate. Okay, but when the current will flow at the same time, what will happen, this top side or the upper side will also be more thicker. Why? I had explained you, if let us say the total voltage difference between this drain and source is let us say 10 volt, then at different region the voltage will be different. Suppose at this point it will be 8 volt, at this point it will be 5 volt, here it will be 1 volt, like this. That means voltage is divided or distributed throughout this channel or throughout this path. Okay, so since here the voltage is more, so that means this position is more reverse biased, and since it is more reverse biased, here it will be more thicker and here it will be thinner. So the depletion region will be changed to like this. Okay, so we had seen this thing that with increase of VDS, so initially let us say you increase this VDS, with increase in VDS the ID current will increase. Okay, and this depletion region will try to get closer to each other. Okay, but till the point they has not been connected, still I have a path, so the current will increase. So initially the current ID will go on increasing. Okay, up to certain point, it will go on increasing. And let us say at this voltage, when this, let us say this is, for example, let's say 4 volt. Okay, so when VDS I have applied 4 volt, suppose assume both the depletion region has touched each other, and once they touch each other, no more current can flow. So that's why the current will be saturated over there. So here at this point, the current will be almost saturated. Okay, so initially till there is a path, I mean till the depletion region has not touched each other, the current will go on increasing, and at a particular point when the depletion region will touch each other, the path will be closed. So after that the current will not increase anymore, that will be constant at that point. Okay, so this current will be constant. So this current is known as IDSS. Okay, it is known as IDSS. You can write down IDSS is maximum. You write down, then I'll erase that thing. Okay, maximum possible current from drain to source, from drain to source when VGS is 0. When VGS is 0, बेसिकली VGS को 0 रखने के बाद जितना मैक्सिमम करंट फ्लो हो सकता है ड्रेन टू from source to drain it will be. Okay, because we are saying that okay, no, drain to source. Okay, from drain to source when VGS is 0. Okay, so this current is known as IDSS, right? And the voltage, this point, at this point, or the voltage at which this phenomenon occurs, that is called as the pinch off voltage. So this thing already we have discussed yesterday. Okay, now we'll see further. Okay, and this curve which we have obtained, that is for your VGS equal to 0. Okay, so the first curve with keeping VGS at 0, I have obtained the curve between IDS and VDS. Okay, and this is that curve. Now I will see another condition. Suppose instead of keeping VGS equal to 0, if let us say I am applying certain amount of negative voltage. Okay, I have not applied, let's say currently I have not applied any VDS voltage. VDS is open, let us say. Now just I had applied, instead of applying VGS 0, I am applying VGS a negative value. Okay, now just tell me what will happen to this depletion region. Will they increase or will they decrease, or what will happen?
Increase, sir.
Yes, now this is my VGS, voltage between gate and source. It is some negative value. Okay, suppose I have given -1 volt. Okay, so if I am applying -1 volt here, that means gate is at -1 volt with respect to source. Okay, so what basically I am doing? Am I reverse biasing the PN junction or am I forward biasing? I am doing it reverse bias because this is P-type material and it is connected to -1 volt. Okay, that means P side is connected to lower potential and N side is connected to higher potential. Because if let's say N side is connected to 0 and this P is connected to -1, that means I am putting or making this PN junction a reverse bias. Okay, so if I am putting it connected in reverse bias manner, so this depletion region will be more thicker from the initial itself. ओके, पहले जब 0 था, VGS था, सपोज मान लो एक एग्जांपल के लिए लेट से 1 सेंटीमीटर थिकनेस का ये डिप्लेशन रीजन हुआ था. ओके, अभी जब ये नेगेटिव वैल्यू सपोज -1 वोल्ट दे दूंगा, तो ये इंस्टेड ऑफ 1 सेंटीमीटर इट मे बी इंक्रीज टू लेट से 2 सेंटीमीटर. वो थोड़ा इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स व्हेन आई एम अप्लाइंग सम नेगेटिव वोल्टेज, दिस डिप्लेशन रीजन विल बी लिटिल मोर थिकर. Now it is more thicker, and in this right side also, this is also more thicker. Okay, so that means the beginning condition, if I am applying VGS equal to -1 voltage, -1 volt, at that time only the depletion region has been widened little bit. Okay, now let us say I'll start with VDS. Okay, so I applied a voltage here. Suppose 1 volt I applied. The same phenomenon will occur. Okay, that means electron will be attracted. Okay, and the current will be some value. I'll get the current. Next, I'll go on increasing the VDS value. So let us say now VDS equal to 2 volt. Okay, So again, more current will be going. Okay, along with that, what else will happen? The depletion region will be more thicker here. Okay. Now tell me, they will touch each other at 4 volt or any other voltage less than 4, or it will be more than 4?
Less than 4.
लेस देन 4, क्योंकि पहले जब VGS 0 था उस टाइम पे क्या हो रहा था कि यहाँ पे VDS 4 होने से मतलब if this PN junction is getting reverse bias with 4 volt, then only it was touching each other. Now already one side, that means one effect is due to this VGS value. Due to this VGS value, it has been, let us say, increased from the beginning itself. तो उसके बाद उसके पास और कम स्पेस है टच होने के लिए. Okay, so if let us say now the VDS I am going on increasing, when this VDS will be equal to 3 volt, at that time this depletion region may touch each other. Okay, why? Because of this VGS, negative VGS value, from the beginning itself this depletion region has been widened. So if from the beginning itself it has been widened, now there is less requirement of this VDS value to touch each other. Okay, suppose a student who was scoring let's say 40 mark, okay, he has to read more, okay, to increase to 90%, and initially another student is there who is scoring 60 mark, so he has to read less to reach 90 mark. Okay, so that is the thing. Initially when VGS equal to 0, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा डिप्लेशन रीजन था, लेकिन जब हम VGS को नेगेटिव दे दिए, ये इनिशियली जो डिप्लेशन रीजन है, so that is widened. Okay, so if that is more, then with a lesser VDS value also they will touch each other. Okay, that means if for a VGS equal to -1 I will do a curve, then it will initially it will go on increasing. So let us say this is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, up to 3 volt it went, and after that it increases, it became constant. Okay, so this is the curve for VGS equal to -1 volt. Okay, similarly if I will give, let us say, VGS equal to -2 volt. Okay, so if I am giving -2 volt and for VGS equal to -2 volt I want to do a plot, so how will that be?
That will be more down than
It will be again
VGS
down,
is equal to minus.
because already
Yes,
when VGS is -2, from the beginning itself this depletion will be more thicker. Okay, so if it is more thicker, there is with a lesser VDS value also they will touch each other. That means with a very less VDS value the current will be becoming saturated, constant. Okay, suppose here it will go like this, VGS equal to -2. Okay, similarly if I'll take, let us say, VGS equal to -3, then again that curve will be lower side. Okay, VGS equal to -3. Okay, so the curve, I mean, initially it will be increasing, but with a very small value it will be constant. Okay, now assume a case when VGS equal to -4 volt. Okay, so then what will happen to the drain current?
it will be on x-axis.
It will be,
It will be on x-axis.
yes, it will be almost on the x-axis. It will be almost 0. Why? Because when VGS equal to 0, at that time when I was applying 4 volt, okay, so at that time if this person was getting reverse bias with 4 volt, then both were getting both were touching each other. Okay, so now what I am doing, instead of applying, let us say, VDS ko, I have not applied any VDS, but I have applied here -4. That means now also if I am applying -4 volt to the VGS, then also this portion of the depletion region is getting reverse biased with -4 volt. That means now they will touch each other. Okay, so if they will touch each other, almost the current will be 0. So I'm just drawing little bit above the x-axis so that you can visualize it. Okay. So VGS equal to minus 4 volt. Okay. Right. So that means basically, if this is the point when VGS equal to 0, this point I have told you that this is called as the VP or pinch off voltage. Okay. So if I'll apply in the gate, if I'll apply minus VP, okay, then the ID will be almost 0. Okay. So here with an example with a 4 volt, I have told you if this term will be called as VP, then also I can say this is my VDS axis. If VGS equal to minus 50, then the ID current will be equal to 0. Okay. Right. So now, so this concept you understood? Yes or any doubt?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Right. So here we will see one thing. So this is the point after which the current is getting constant. Similarly here, this is the point after which the current is getting constant. This is the point after which the current is getting constant. Okay. So you can just make a locus or the path, okay, before which the characteristic is different and after which the characteristic is different. Okay. So here you can mark that till this point it is acting like a resistor. Okay. If you talk about a resistor, how the characteristic of the resistor? Suppose a simple resistor, V versus I. Okay. So with increase in this V, current will increase. Okay. And if the current will increase, then their characteristic will be like a straight line. Suppose you talk about a 1 ohm resistor. Okay. So 1 ohm resistor, there if 1 volt you apply, then the current will be 1 ampere. You apply 2 volt, then current will be 2 ampere. Okay. So with respect to increase in this voltage, the current will increase. So they have a particular slope. Okay. So this slope or this slope value is given by the resistance of the resistor. Okay. So here you can say it is acting like a resistor. Till this point, it is acting like a resistor because it is a almost like a straight line. Okay. So I can find out how much is the slope of this device. Okay. And that slope is the resistance offered by the JFET. Okay. So here you can mark one thing. For VGS equal to 0, I am getting this much, and this slope of this one is the resistance. For VGS equal to minus 1, the resistance is the slope of this, and for VGS equal to minus 2, the slope is this one. Okay. So what basically you are finding out, when VGS is becoming more and more negative, the resistance is increasing or resistance is decreasing. Resistance means what? R equal to V by I. Okay. Or you can say delta V by delta I. Okay. So with a same change of voltage, how much current is changing? Okay. So if a line is horizontal, then it is having more resistance, or if the line is almost vertical, exponential curve. Okay. So there the resistance is more. In which case the resistance is more?
Horizontal.
Yes, horizontal means, if let us say for this example, suppose this is the slope of the or the characteristic between the V and I. So here if you find out delta V by delta I, okay, so that will be more. resistance is what? Delta V by delta I. So you find out delta V for a larger extent, delta V बहुत बड़ा है, delta I छोटा है. Okay, so that means here R will be more. But if the curve is like this, if you find out delta V by delta I, थोड़ा सा delta V है, delta V छोटा है, लेकिन उसके लिए delta I बड़ा है. So suppose this one is R1, R2. Tell me which one will be where the resistance will be more? R2.
R2.
Okay, R2 is greater than R1. Obviously, if this line is completely horizontal, that means infinite your resistance is how much? If this line is completely horizontal, then the resistance is
infinite.
infinite. Okay, so ये अगर infinite resistance होगा, then this there will be no current or this line will be horizontal. Okay, just know that if the line is more horizontal, then the resistance is more. If the line is more vertical, then resistance is low. Okay, so what you are finding out for this last one here, this is most nearly horizontal, but here this one is nearly vertical. When it is going towards vertical side. Okay, that means here resistance is less and here resistance is more. So what I can conclude here, I can change the resistance of the particular device by changing the gate voltage. Okay, so that means this JFET can be used to obtain different resistances by applying different gate voltage. That is my point what I want to say. So if you talk about a simple resistor, so you cannot change the value of the resistor as per your demand. Okay, but if you are using this JFET, you can change its resistance by changing this gate voltage. If you want more resistance, then just apply more negative voltage here. So if I'm applying more negative voltage, then I'm getting more resistance. If I'm applying low or less negative voltage here, then I'm getting less resistance. Okay, but the condition is that this will act as a voltage control resistor before the saturation point. Before the saturation point. Okay, after the saturation point, the current will be almost constant. Okay, or the resistance you can say it is infinite. Okay, if the current is not changing after the saturation point, then I can say its resistance is almost infinite, because with respect to change in this drain voltage, no change in this current. So that means in this region, the resistance of the device is infinite. But before this point, in this location, the resistance of the device is some finite value. Okay, and that resistance value can be changed by the variation in the gate voltage. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the thing it is saying. Okay. So there is one formula. I mean, this is the concept which I told you. So if let us say you know for a for zero gate voltage, this much is the resistance. For a different resistance, for a different gate voltage, how much will be resistance that you want to calculate. So to do that, we have a particular formula. Just we will see that thing. What else is there? Okay, one more thing. You can give the heading as voltage control resistor. Voltage control basically you can write down, or when I'll provide the note at the time I'll write also that voltage control resistor means the JFET acts like a voltage control resistor before the saturation point. Okay, before the saturation point, it acts like a voltage control resistor. Why voltage control? Because the resistance can be changed with the change in the gate voltage. Okay, so that's why it is a voltage control resistor before this saturation point. Okay, and to find out the resistance at a particular gate voltage, we can use a formula. So that is given by RD equal to R0 into 1 minus VGS by R0 by 1 minus VGS by VP whole square. Okay, where this R0 is resistance at VGS equal to 0, VGS equal to 0, RD is the resistance at the given VGS. Okay. Okay. So basically, let us say R0 is given to you, and it is asked to find out how much will be the resistance when VGS is minus 2. Okay. So what you have to do in this formula, you have to put R0 is given. Okay, VGS is, that means at minus 2 volt, how much will be the RD that you want to calculate? So you'll put minus 2, and VP will be given. VP means the pinch off voltage of this JFET will be given. Okay, so you have to put it and you have to calculate them. So just do one problem. So you can note down this formula. Okay, so write down for an n channel JFET. Is it visible, or I'll just bring another marker? Just wait for a while. R0 is 5 kilo ohm. 5 kilo ohm, and VP. It is sometimes written VP, or there is also called as VGS off. Okay, or it is also called as pinch off voltage. Pinch off.
So your voice is not audible.
Oh, I forgot to wear this microphone. Yeah, now it is audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, pinch off voltage. Okay, it is called as BP or VGS off, also sometimes called, or pinch off voltage. Why VGS off? Because if you apply this BP to the VGS, then it is getting off. So that's why it is also termed as VGS off. Okay, so equal to minus 6 volt. Okay, find out the, okay, yeah. So find RD, or find the resistance at VGS equal to minus 3 volt. Okay, just calculate. Just put the formula and calculate it. Tell me.
So 20.
Yes, 20. So RD equal to R0 by 1 minus VGS by VP whole square, that is equal to 5k by 1 minus VGS. VGS, it is asked for minus 3 volt, okay? Minus 3 by VP is minus 6. So it will be 5k divided by, it will 1 by 2. So 1 minus 1 by 2. Okay, or total is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square. Okay, so it will 1 by 4. So 5 into 4. So that is equal to 20 kilo ohm. Okay. Similarly, if it is asked to find out the resistances minus volt, how much it will be?
Infinity.
It will be how much?
Infinite, sir.
Infinite. Okay, directly you don't have to calculate. Okay, so since VGS is equal to VP, okay, that means it is off. Okay, off means the resistance will be infinite. Okay, or if you put here, then also you can do. So if you put instead of this minus 3, if you put minus 6, so then 1 minus 1 0, so 5 by 0, it is equal to infinite. Okay, so let's go another. If second वाला क्वेश्चन जो है, if VGS equal to minus 6 implies RD equal to 5 by, you calculate it, 5k by 1 minus 6 by minus 6 whole square equal to infinite. Okay. So this is about the N-type JFET. Now the same thing can also be described for the P-type JFET, so that we'll discuss. P-channel JFET. This is P-type material, N-type material. So this is your P, N, and this is also right side is also N. Just उसका उल्टा है. Okay, P, N, N. Okay, so now initially both the, let us say, gates are connected, and this is my source. So this is drain. So let us say it has been VGS is 0. Now VDS. So VDS is the voltage applied between this drain and source. Okay. So here I'm applying a negative voltage. So basically what will happen, since you are applying negative voltage, so this negative terminal, okay, or this is lower potential, it will try to attract the holes. Okay. So from this positive side, you can say holes will be attracted, and or holes will be attracted means electron will go here. Okay. So it is attracting holes. So the current direction will be like this, or it is the same thing. You can say the electron are coming in this direction, and it is passing through this P-type material, and it is reaching here. But why I am talking about holes? Because since it is a P-type material, here the majority carrier are holes. Okay, So if it is false, then the communication will happen through the holes. Okay, so now when you are applying the negative terminal here and positive terminal here, so basically this side is rich with the holes. Okay, so this negative side will try to attract the holes, so it will go from bottom to top, and since holes mean positive charge, okay, so the direction of the flow of hole is equal to the direction of current flow. So this is the ID direction. Now along with the flow of current, initially also there will be certain depletion region. Okay, so this depletion region will also be getting reverse biased. Why? Because this is negative or negative voltage. So at this location I am applying negative voltage, and this side is, or this N side is connected to 0. Okay, so basically this P is connected to negative voltage, N is connected to higher potential. So that means here also it is getting reverse biased. Okay, so that's why this will also be, I mean, this thickness will be increased, but here that phenomenon will be less. Okay, because here the negative voltage magnitude is less. Okay, so here it will be less thicker, and here it will be more thicker. Okay, so that's why it will be like this. Okay, so I can draw a VDS versus ID. Okay, so here so minus, let us say -5, -10, -20, or -15, let's say. Okay, so if initially when it is -5, let us volt applied, so initially let us say whatever the current was flowing, then this VDS value increases. Let us say it increased to -10, then the current will be more increased, but at a particular time, let us say that -10 volt, this depletion region touch each other, so they will, the path will be closed and the current will be getting saturated over there. Okay, so this is for VDS equal to 0. Initially up to certain VDS value the current increases, and after that the current is getting saturated, because when we are increasing this thing, okay, at that time this depletion region is getting touching each other. You can mark one thing here, I have taken -5, -10, -15. पहले n टाइप NA में NJFET में ये सारे प्लस ले रहे थे, क्योंकि इसका जो VDS वैल्यू था ये पॉजिटिव की तरफ लगा गया था, तो इसको VDS बढ़ाने से ये VDS पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शन में बढ़ता था, लेकिन इसमें इसको उल्टा नेगेटिव में लगाया गया क्या है. Okay, so when this magnitude of this battery will increase, okay, then VDS will be -5, next VDS is -6, -7, -8, like this it will increase. Okay, so with increase in this VDS value in negative direction, okay, this VGS will go on increasing, and after a certain time it will be constant. Now let us say instead of applying VGS equal to 0, I will apply a voltage here. Okay, now tell me whether I should apply a negative voltage or a positive voltage to make this PN junction reverse bias.
Positive voltage.
Positive
voltage.
Okay, so let us say VGS equal to now 1 volt. Okay, so when I am applying 1 volt, initially the thickness of this depletion region will be more, it will be more thicker. Okay, so now if initially it has been already thickened, then with a lesser VDS value also it will be touching each other. Okay, so let us say for the first 0 case it was going up to, let's say, -10, now it will go, let us say, up to -8, यहाँ तक आके इधर सैचुरेट हो जाएगा for VGS equal to, let us say, okay, 1. It has not been as per the scale actually. Okay, so Next, similarly, if I again increase VGS equal, let's say to let's say plus 3 volt. Okay, plus 3 volt means already it is more thicker. Okay, so if it has already been thicker, then with a lesser VDS value also it will be saturated. Okay, so like this, when this VGS will be equal to VP, VGS equal to VP. Okay, at that time already due to the application of this pinch off voltage here to this gate terminal, the depletion region will touch each other. Okay, so that means there will be no more current. Okay, so at that time if you apply or increase this VDS value also, there will be no increase in this current, and this ID current will be on the x-axis, or ID will be equal to 0. Okay, so this is the characteristic of the p-type JFET. Okay, just one more thing I want to tell here, like in case of your PN junction that we are looking at, in reverse bias condition, what was happening? The current was very much almost 0. Okay, like in case of a PN junction diode. Okay, this is your forward bias condition, and in the reverse side it is going like this, and at a particular time when you go on increasing reverse bias voltage, at a particular time the avalanche breakdown was happening. This was my x-axis, this y-axis. Okay, फॉरवर्ड बायस में तो इस तरह का होगा, रिवर्स बायस में क्या होगा कि इनिशियली करंट ऑलमोस्ट 0 रहेगा. ओके, लेकिन व्हेन दिस रिवर्स बायस इज increased at a particular condition, the diode will break down and the current will go on increasing in the negative direction. Similarly, so what basically happening here, when you are applying this VDS, or if you are increasing the VDS, suppose I am talking about this curve, first curve. Okay, VGS is now 0. Initially VGS को थोड़ा बड़ा है. Okay, up to this point the current is increasing, but at this point what is happening? They are touching each other. Okay, so since they are touching each other, there is no path. Okay, but here it is trying to pull, but due to the depletion region has touched each other, the current is not able to flow. Okay, but let us say I will go on increasing this applied voltage. Okay, suppose -20, -25 बहुत बढ़ा दिया. That means the force I am applying here, is very large. Okay, so at a point will come when this depletion region will break down and a huge amount of current will start to flow from the source to drain. Okay, that means assume, let us, there is a spring. Okay, and you want to pull it. Okay, and something is holding it up. Okay, and since something is holding it up, you are not able to pull it out. So when your force is very high at a particular point, this holding thing will break down, and when it will break down, it will be raised with a very high speed. Okay, similarly, it means you are trying to pull, but since the depletion region has touched each other, the current is not able to flow. But a particular time will come when the force is very large, which will break this path and the current will start to flow with a high rate. So basically it will be like this. Okay, at a particular point it will be increasing. Similarly here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is your breakdown or breakdown region. This is called as the, okay, so here it is breakdown.
Sir, what happens to depletion region?
See, depletion region is there. Okay, so that means they have touched each other. Okay, but still, since this force is more, they will be ionized and this depletion region will be removed away. Okay, and once they will be removed away, the holes which are present here or the carrier which is present here, they will pass. Okay, so basically here depletion region was there. That means what? Here a okay, so this type of things will be there. Okay, so they will be touching each other. So now when the force will be more, at that time more electron, okay, so let us say these are the holes, okay, but these holes were not able to pass this thing because this is positive charge, but here also a layer of positive charge was there. Okay, so they were repelling each other. Okay, and to cross, I mean to for this hole to pass to this side, it has to overcome the repulsive force of this part. Okay, but when this force from this side will be very large, at that time it will be able to overcome the repulsive force which is provided by this region. Okay, and once that thing will happen, it will be possible for this hole to overcome or go to that other side. Okay, that means at that time
Then, sir,
the depletion
depletion
region
region will
will
be
be
removed.
removed away.
Okay, sir.
Okay, right. So this is about your p-type JFET. Okay, then we'll see the transfer characteristics. Okay, so before going to that, just I'll summarize it. Some summary points which already we have discussed, so that just we'll write down. Okay, so maximum current or IDSS occur when your VGS is 0 and VDS is greater than equal to VP. Yes or no? Just think about the this curve. Okay, in case of n type JFET, okay, VDS पहला वाला सबसे highest, okay, VGS equal to 0, okay, and ये था तुम्हारा VP. Okay, so if your VDS is greater than equal to VP and VGS is 0, at that time the maximum possible, this current is maximum possible. Okay, उसके बाद तो अगर VGS को नेगेटिव करोगे तो उसके नीचे आ जाएगा ना. Okay, so that's why the maximum possible current or IDSS occur when VGS equal to 0 and VDS is greater than equal to VP. Okay, second point is if VGS is more negative than VP, then ID equal to 0. Yes or no? Because one thing also we have seen, the ये वाला last वाला इधर VGS को माइनस VP लिया था. ओके, सपोज प्लस 4 वोल्ट में ऑफ हो जाता था. ओके, तो VGS को अगर माइनस VP ले लिया था, ओके, तो उसमें ID 0 आ जा रहा था. ठीक है, सपोज मान लो VGS को माइनस VP से ज्यादा नेगेटिव कर दिया. ओके, at that time what will happen? The channel will or depletion region will touch each other and the current will not flow. Okay, so that thing it is saying that if your VGS is more negative than VP, okay, that means if your VP is equal to minus 4 volt, okay, if your VGS equal to minus 4 volt, at that time the channel is or the depletion region is touch each other and ID equal to 0. That means if you are taking, let us say VGS equal to minus 5, at this condition what will happen? ID
0.
उसमें भी 0 होगा, तो माइनस 4 में वो टच कर जा रहा है तो आईडी 0 हो जाता है. उससे जितना भी नेगेटिव वोल्टेज और ज्यादा बड़ा हो गया तब भी वही आईडी 0 रहेगा. ओके, तो सेकंड पॉइंट हो गया. थर्ड पॉइंट क्या बोल रहे हैं? If VGS lies between 0 and VP, 0 less than equal to VP mode, then 0 less than equal to or less than. ये भी less than होगा, ये less than होगा ना. देखो, if VGS is less than VP and greater than 0, okay, so at that time your ID will be in between 0 and IDSS, yes or no? Suppose you take any VGS value whose value is between 0 and VP, okay, so let us say this was 0 and this is -4. If you are taking, let us say, VGS equal to -1 or -2, whatever value may be between 0 and -4, okay, then its current value or any possible drain current for this VGS will be somehow between 0 and IDSS, क्योंकि maximum drain current कितना IDSS हो सकता है. So this is maximum drain current IDSS, and minimum current जो है, so that can be 0, okay. So if your VGS is between 0 and VP, then your ID will be between 0 and IDSS, okay. So these are some summaries which already we have discussed, just it has been for summarized, okay. So next class we'll just see about the transfer characteristics of this JFET. Okay. So for your first year students, the classes will go on in online mode, okay, and the exam will be what? It should be online or offline?
Online,
Offline,
sir.
sir.
Obviously online.
No, the exam will be in on offline mode.